Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna discuss the classical conditioning theory by Pavlov. So let's get started. Pavlov was a Russian and Soviet experimental neurologist, psychologist, and physiologist, and his famous theory is classical conditioning theory. So let's move to the classical conditioning theory. Here, conditioning means modification of a natural response. Thus, the theory is based on the principle of stimulus response association and substitution. Okay, now let's move to the experiment done by Pavlov in regard to the classical conditioning theory. He conducted the experiments on dogs. So now let's move to the experiment. Pavlov conducted a number of experiments in dogs to study how the stimuli and responses are associated. By a simple surgical operation, the flow of saliva from a dog's mouth was transferred to a glass tube. At the sight of food, the dog salivated. Then, immediately before giving food to the dog, a bell was rung. This experiment was repeated for 7 days. After 7 days, he rang the bell only, but didn't give any food. How sad, right? This is what Pavlov did to find the results. Okay? He continued the experiment for 7 days. And after 7th day, he just rang the bell, but he didn't give the food. But what happened? Still, the dog secreted saliva in the same measurement as before. Here, Pavlov tried to create the response by giving artificial stimuli. While seeing food, the unconditioned response is coming. That is transformed into the conditional response by the sound of the bell. Now, let's move to the implications of the theory. Let's see how this theory helps in the learning process. So the first implication is this. Principles of classical conditioning can be used for developing good habits in children such as cleanliness, respect for elders, punctuality, etc. Second point is this. It can be used for deconditioning or breaking of anxiety, fear and phobias in maladjusted children. Then third point is this. It is used to develop positive attitude towards learning and school subjects. And the fourth point is this. It helps in the use of audio visual aids in the teaching learning process, and which is very beneficial. And the fifth point, it helps to teach alphabets and fundamental principles of arithmetic by using some concrete materials. Like if you are teaching something, you can show the concrete objects. Like in the alphabets and all, we are teaching A. We are teaching like A for apple. No. Here, apple is used for teaching A. So it will remain as a concrete in learner's mind forever. So it is very beneficial. This kind of teaching came from this experiment. Another example we can say in connection with this is the teaching of counting with the help of beads. Now we can move to the last implication. That is this. It gives emphasis in the importance of reinforcement in learning. Children's learning become effective when they are rewarded immediately after they perform well. Their behavior is conditioned with reinforcement. So these are the implications of this theory. That's all about the classical conditioning theory by Pavlov. If you like this video, please support me by subscribing. So that's all. See you with another video. Till then, bye.